Another day, another TMat box. All right, so check that out. That's what I just bought. Well, you actually got that. If you buy you a set, post your setup when you're done. They'll actually send you out 2 more of these. These are their stops right there. So as you see, that's how my truck is usually set up. Got my mat, got my stops, keeps my toolbox fixed to one side, keeps these in, and then I use these to lock everything in place against the back of that. Works perfect. So let's see what I got. I got my, ooh, okay, these are different. These are different. So these are new. Patent pending. They look like they're 3D printed. They look really cool. They're a little bit shorter than these, and it looks like, oh snap, yep, they are. They take up less footprint. All right, so look, you get an extra row back, you get some height back, and you still get a stop. See, the problem with these, where they're kind of tall, so if I'm driving really aggressive, that can happen if you put enough force on it. I mean, you really gotta take a turn pretty bad to pop them off, because they really are top bias. So those are pretty neat. That is pretty freaking neat. Okay, so this is got one wrap piece, 3D printed, and a box of wrap ends. Yeah, so these are gonna be solid, dude. Look at that. Ah, logo in the thing. I mean, it's a lot better than these little, you know, expanded mold kind of things. You can pull these stickers right off. Look at that. Yeah, that's some branding. Bam, branding. Bam. All right, let me get this open up. All right, here we go. So I got that bag opened up. So this is independent, and then these are the little end pieces as well. So they are different in length. This is why I like this wrap pen so much. I'll show you in a second. Right, because these wrap pen sets, you get these 2 right here, right? These are grab handles in a sense. You can stick your hands in there and then pull it forward. Mind you, right now, I just stick them in here and pull them forward. But you also have to remember, this is a ramp. All right, so the biggest gripe and cry I got with my TMat is, I gotta kind of have it like right there, right? I gotta have it right there, because when I wanna load up my toolbox, you know, it's 100 pounds, but yeah, I have to have it in the perfect spot so I can sit it on here and still have it out enough that it won't, you know, fall all the way back in and hit dang bed cover. So with this now, I have a ramp, right? So these ramp ends go in like that or wherever. Let's make sure I got enough. So they go in like that. And what they allow for me to do is to still have my handle, but then also be able to roll it in and out. So that is neat. That is pretty neat. All right, so if you remember my first video, I actually installed the TMat, didn't want the single pieces on the outer edge just to get full bed coverage, so I ended up turning my mat around. So now that I want to add these pieces on, I once again, I don't got to take apart the whole thing, no, never that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pull these off on this side, I'm going to pull these off on this side, and then I'm going to spin the mat, install these how I need them, and then also install these where I need them. And it looks like I might have even a few extra to where I can finally do some void spaces in the back where, you see that little box right there? It keeps falling off. So looks like I'm gonna be able to take this to the next level. So let me do that and I'll show you the final product. All right, there it is. So it's always nice to have extra pieces, right? Usually that's what happens when I try to put something together, but this was on purpose. Got the ramps installed. They work perfectly. I had the mat probably right here, and yes, this is heavy. That toolbox is over 100 pounds, so doing this one-handed is still some work, but I can do it, right? Yeah. So long story short, I have the mat about right here, and with that, I'm able to roll up the toolbox, get on the bed, roll it up. It doesn't like catch and push the mat back, so that was nice. It rolls on up. I got my stops all in place. They don't actually stop it, it's just that it does move around. I got this fixed so that they just don't move forward. So these are wedged up against there. That's how I had it before. Works great. I really like these shallow, short stops because you don't get that leverage on the front no more. They really hold in place. Plus, people don't gotta ask, what do you got back there? That's pretty dope. Nope. Bam. Right? I love that texture on top too. Gives some character. Matches the bed liner. But yeah, man. Locks in place. Everything's good. I can keep everything over here. Got my PPE. Got my tools. Got my chair. And now I can put the stroller, the baby stuff, cooler, all on this side whenever I need to. It's like having a bed organized without a bed organized when I still have my depth. Still have my depth of my bed. I can still load big things in here. So, yeah, man. TMat, get yours now, man. And don't forget, get these nice little things. Don't forget the wraps. Oh, technical note, right? Depending on how your bed is and how much you decide to use. So if you look carefully, I actually used singles. See the single pieces all the way down to get more coverage and literally give me just enough space. And then I ran these two here just to take up some space right there. So when you order these, make sure you get the right set. So I used the standard, you know, I call these units, 3-unit wraps. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3-unit wraps. There's 8 in the set, but I got 7, and then I got the extension piece, which gives you a 4-unit piece. So that's why I'm able to get all the way across. It's a little off center, but my whole mat is, and no one ever notices. So yeah, just make sure if you do order your wrap kit with your mat set, go ahead and option to get one of these extension pieces along with the 8-piece kit, because you'll be either or. So yeah, don't mess up on that. If you have like a Dodge Ram with the bed boxes, yeah, you're probably only going to use these and no extension piece. Everything else where you actually got wheel wells and tubs, get the right thing. If you have like a Tundra, I think that actually does have a little less space. You might be good with these. But F-150 guys, 7 of these, 1 of these. Get it good.